Hello everyone. Today we are here just to discuss the topic of international trade, and today's topic is globalization. Very important topic for the examination point of view, students. And I think already when we started this unit in our class, so we have made a night discussions about globalization. Globalization what has been came from like globe means that is including the all countries means कि there is no any differentiation between the countries as different boundary lines of countries are concerned. Globalization means when we consider this whole world as a single market, right? It means the boundary lines, discriminations, border lines of different countries are not considered when we are discussing about the concept of globalization, right? How we can understand the actual concept of globalization? Guys, have you seen the departmental stores? What the concept of departmental store? At a single roof, each and everything is available over there, right? आपको वहाँ से ग्रॉसरी आइटम्स लेने हैं, यू कैन अरेंज. आपको ग्लोव्स लेने हैं, वहाँ से आप ले सकते हैं. शूज़ लेने हैं, आपको ले सकते हैं. आपको वहाँ पे ब्यूटी प्रोडक्ट्स चाहिए, वहाँ से आपको ले सकते हैं. आपको वहाँ से टॉयज़ चाहिए, वो ले सकते हैं. इसी तरीके से जब हम इन कंट्रीज़ की बाउंड्रीज़ को एलिमिनेट करके इस पूरे वर्ल्ड को एक सिंगल मार्केट की फॉर्म में कंसिडर करें, सो दैट इज़ अ कंसेप्ट ऑफ ग्लोबलाइजेशन, राइट? स्टिल व्हाट वी आर डूइंग, दैट इज़ योर India, it is China, it is Pakistan, it is USA, it is Australia, Japan. Different countries are nominated with their name as a different markets are there. But globalization means it is a complete single one market, right? It is not an easy concept if you are thinking for a businessman point of view just to reach up to the level of globalization. The reason behind a number of stages are there that you have to be like come across of all those stages if you want to move up to the globalization level. But guys, for this globalization, the main supporting part of our government, that is our new economic policy that came into 1991 with the name of LPG policy, liberalization policy, privatization policy, and the last third one word is globalization policy. So government just came to know कि yes, this is the one key, one route which we can give the development of this nation, right? It is a development of a own nation as well as the other nation. I have taken up one definition of globalization. Globalization basically क्या है? It is a movement towards the expansion of economic and social between countries through the spread of corporate institutions and the capitalist philosophy that leads to the shrinking of the world in economic terms. IMF का नाम आप लोगों ने सुना होगा, that is International Monetary Fund. IMF, this is the one institution which supports to this globalization. You have heard the name of WTO. WTO, that is World Trade Organization. WTO, it is a one organization which came into the existence on 1st January 1995. It is a successor of GATT. It is also supporting to globalization. So according to this institution, what is the actual concept of globalization? The growing economic interdependence of countries worldwide. Very good definition of globalization. हमारी इकोनॉमी का बढ़ता हुआ एक ऐसा फेज जो क्या करता है, इंटरडिपेंडेंस ऑफ कंट्रीज वर्ल्ड वाइड. आपस में दूसरे के ऊपर क्या हो जाता है, इंटरडिपेंडेंट हो जाता है. थ्रू इंक्रीजिंग वॉल्यूम इज साइज ऑफ द प्रोडक्ट, वैरायटी ऑफ क्रॉस बॉर्डर ट्रांजेक्शंस इन गुड्स एंड सर्विस. ऑब्वियसली बात है, अभी तक मैं अपनी कंट्री का प्रोडक्ट यूज़ कर रहा हूँ. ग्लोबलाइजेशन है, FDI है, इंटरनेशनल बिजनेस है ना, और आपका एक्सपोर्टिंग है, इंपोर्टिंग है. ऑल दीज थिंग्स व्हाट दे आर डूइंग, दे आर एक्सपेंडिंग देयर साइज एंड द वॉल्यूम ऑफ द वेराइटीज ऑफ गुड्स एंड सर्विसेज, राइट? फिर इंटरनेशनल कैपिटल फ्लोज, ऑफिस की बात है, जब ग्लोबलाइजेशन होगा, प्रोडक्ट्स एक्सचेंज होंगे तो आपस में कैपिटल भी तो फ्लो होगा, इनफ्लो भी होगा और आउटफ्लो भी होगा. इट डिपेंड्स ऑन योर इकोनॉमिकल कंडीशंस, व्हाट काइंड ऑफ inflows are there and what kind of outflows are there, right? And more rapid and widespread diffusion of technology. Guys, you know technology, this is the one key which help us, which supports us just to make the valuable and the quality product as per the needs and the demand of customer. Today I am just connecting with you for this topic with the help of technology. If technology is not there, so can I connect all these things? Can I deliver all these content to my students? Obviously no. So that means globalization, it is a one concept which we can understand with a single line. It considered as a whole market, as a single market. No differentiations between the countries, no differentiation between the boundary lines. It means we have to consider this whole economy, whole world as a single market. That is the actual concept of globalization. So today we have discussed about the concept of globalization. In a continuation of this lecture, I'll discuss about what are the stages when a person, when an entrepreneur can move up to the level of globalization, right? तो ग्लोबलाइजेशन एक जो स्टेजेस हम पढ़ते हैं, जैसे पहले हमारा डोमेस्टिक मार्केट हुआ, डोमेस्टिक कंट्री है, उसके बाद फिर हम इंटरनेशनल की बात करते हैं, इंटरनेशनल के बाद फिर हम मल्टीनेशनल की बात करते हैं, मल्टीनेशनल के बाद फिर हम ग्लोबलाइजेशन की बात करते हैं, और ग्लोबलाइजेशन के बाद हम बात करते हैं लास्ट बट नॉट लीस्ट दैट इज ट्रांसनेशनल. So it is not a one day exercise. It is slowly, you know guys, 1991 से लेके till you have reached up to 2020. How many years have passed? 30 years have passed. 30 years में today we are studying about the globalization, right? So that is not a one day exercise कि हाँ you know about the concept of globalization. So I think it is very informative video lecture for all the students, and you will get definitely a right concept of globalization. Please go through this video lecture. Thank you so much, students.